Hello, cheeses. Now this might be shocking to know, but I have to tell you that I like anime. Yes, shocking. And one of my favorite series is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So I thought, why not make a video on it? I mean, it's my channel and I can make a video on whatever I want, okay? So JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is the hit anime series made by some dude called David and his production team. Yes, you know how it is. An anime that focuses on muscular people and their not so average lives fighting everything from vampires to the mafia to the literal sun. Now the thing is that with JoJo, each part stars a different main character in the JoJo bloodline. Pretty much, if you can shorten your name to Joe and Joe, you're in, I think. So then you may be thinking I can jump in anywhere in the series. Well yeah, you can skip part 1, but I watched it and look what happened to me. I wouldn't trade this for the world. It hurts to move. Now, me personally, the reason I watched JoJo is because on the internet I saw this reaction image everywhere and thought, I want to watch this. And so began my JoJo adventure watching the first season, which is technically 2 parts in one since they needed something to make people watch part 1. Don't worry about it. So, part 1 is set in ye olde England where the teeth are immaculate. And follows Jonathan Joestar, this absolutely huge dude. Kind of toned down in the anime though, but I mean look at the source material, he's huge! Okay, he's huge in the anime as well! So he's a rich boy, kinda sheltered, kinda has a weird upbringing. I mean, okay, he's not a gentleman if he doesn't eat his food properly, and now you're gonna starve him? But how will he make those epic gains? But he lives mostly a happy, carefree life where he plays with his dog, runs to a woman's aid, being all gentlemanly-like. But that all changes when the Fire Nation attacked. The Fire Nation being Dio. Well, so a while ago, John's dad fell off a cliff and this charming man saw his chance to rob him. But wait, the dad's alive and mistakenly thinks old dentist work is here to save his life and thus owes him a debt. Gee, thanks. So can I still have the ring or... Oh yeah, and this stone mask that was in the luggage touched some blood and turns into a CGI spider. Don't worry about it. Now a little later, this toothy man dying due to coughing a lot tells his son Dio to call in that favor with JoJo's dad and live with him. With, you know, that good rich life. Eating caviar and... I don't know, what else do rich people eat? Eggs? Wait, seriously? No wonder she's looking at me like that. So Dio is like, gee, thanks. I'm gonna get hella rich. Can eat so many eggs. See, it actually makes a lot of sense because eggs give you a lot of protein, which you can use to get swole later on. So he imposes himself on the Joestars the only way he knows how, by brutally hurting Jonathan's dog. You know, I think this Dio dude might be the villain. Jonathan, however, goes, understandable. Have a nice day. No, I think so begins Dio's plan of making Jonathan's life an absolute misery. Isolating him from his friends and kissing Jono's crush Erina, stealing her first kiss. And yeah, that's where the meme face is from. I really wasn't expecting it to be from a scene like this. The dude is literally so evil right now. The 1800s sure were a grand time. Now to Jonathan and most anime fans, this is a horrible thing he did, and thus awakens the gentle giant to beat up Dio. And in the process manages to get some blood on the mask, which somehow was being displayed in the living room. Damn, rich people's furniture sure is something. At least we know now that Jonathan can stand up for himself. But then skip forward a couple of years and we see the boys in university. And not boys, but jacked up men. Did you take performance enhancing? No. He got that by clean eating and playing Ring Fit Adventure every day? I want to be swole too. So yeah, after we see them play American football but British, we learn that they have made up with each other. But deep down, not really. And can I say that, oh my goodness, David, why are you so stylish? Because every so often the anime will shift to this different color palette, and as an artist, that prospect is terrifying. If you ain't using the eyedropper tool, it doesn't work. Yet the anime pulls it off so easily. Man, that's some really cool aesthetic.
Why doesn't mine look like that?
I think that's part of the reason why the anime helped propel this series. There's just nothing like this out there. Also, the voice acting is amazing.
Get back, JoJo!
So, well, Johnny doesn't forgive Dio, and I can't blame him. On the one hand, he did all this, and on the other hand, he's really hot. And it will soon be so much hotter if you get it. Well, then the dad is kind of sick, coughing around the place, and Dio is like, we shouldn't take you to the hospital. The dad agrees. The 1800s sure were. Well, Dio is getting bored not inheriting the riches, so he puts his plan into action while Jonathan finds that letter that Dio gave his dad and realizes, wait, I can read. And also that Dio's dad has the same cough as my dad. And wait, why is Dio bringing my dad's medicine up for the first time ever to him? Dio, are you trying to kill my dad like you did with yours? Lol. No. And Jonathan, just to show you how gentlemanly he is, says, alright, I believe you, but only if you swear on your dad's honor that you won't kill my dad. Dio goes, are you insane? He drank and beat me. No way. So Jonathan then says, alright, I'm gonna take this so-called medicine into town and have it analyzed, which in those days meant like taking a bicycle and riding it around the world. It's not gonna be a quick trip to the shops, okay? So this gives Dio enough time to find out about the mask and test its weird properties on the British population. Voluntarily, of course. So when it reacts to blood, these hinges pop out, and if you then put it on your face, you turn into the zombie vampire, who is incredibly strong. And can also suck your blood to get more power, and also turn people into other zombies, and also whatever other thing the creator of JoJo felt like coming up with at the time. Wait, don't tell me Dio poisoned me too! Anywho, Jonathan gets ganged up by the Premier League fans. Did you see that ludicrous display last night? But their leader, Speedwagon, yes, that's his name, stops the attack after being in awe of this absolute unit of a gentleman that is Jonathan Joestar. No, seriously, he is so awed he begins to simp for Jonathan and his entire bloodline for the rest of his life. But we'll get back to him. Anyway, John returns saying, Oi, Dio, that medicine was phony baloney! Dio's like, nah, okay, understandable, have a nice day. But Speedwagon stalks JoJo and goes, no, Johnny boy, you fool. I, the Speedwagon, am telling you, he is evil. Sure. Okay. Well, the dad and the police were in the next room, probably doing crack or something. It's 1800s, alright? And they go to arrest him. However, Dio stabs the dad while trying to get on the mask, spilling blood onto it. Oh, well, gun beats mask, okay? Mission complete? Wait, Dio, you're alive? And on the ceiling? That ain't right. So yeah, Dio, since he put on the bloody mask, is a vampire zombie thing, and that is just so bizarre. Yay, he said the line. Anyway, Jonathan sets fire to the house to claim insurance and also burn Dio alive, making him hotter than he already is, which somehow doesn't kill Dio. That could honestly just sum up JoJo, to be honest. So yeah, that was 3 episodes. Kinda crazy how riveting it all was, huh? But unfortunately, from here on out, the anime sort of lulls a bit, at least compared to the later parts. Well, Jonathan learns that Dio is alive, but this dude called Zappelli comes up to him going, hey kid, wanna see me punch a frog? No, not really. And then says, okay, I'll teach you this magic trick called Hamon to defeat Dio. By the way, this didn't hurt the frog, it allowed the energy to pass through it. Essentially, the power is like you breathe properly and you can do insane, unbelievable things. Like extend your limbs, walk on water, get a long-lasting date on Tinder, lift a rock. I don't know, it's ripples, midichlorians, something. I find it hard to explain because every time I think I understand it, they throw in something like, oh no, Dio can now turn your limbs into ice, so I guess punching him is out of the picture. But don't fret, because you don't need me to explain it when... Yeah, so Speedwagon's job now is to recite everything out loud for the viewer, explaining everything. Like, there's literally a point where Dio is blinded in one eye, and Jonathan goes into attack from the blind side, but Speedwagon just yells, oh my goodness, Gentleman is attacking from Dio's right side, how insane! Like, please, you're giving the plan away, keep quiet! So, well, Dio is raising an army of the undead, because he wants to take over the world, of course, what else would it be? Wants to be a YouTuber? Nah, take over the world, that's a slightly less evil job. And Jonathan has to take him down along with Zappelli. I think I'm gonna be sick. However, with Zappelli, one of the strongest Hamon user... Well, that was like the quickest mentor introduction to death ever, huh? Oh well, this gives Jonathan even more reason to be mad at Dio, and finally heads up to the castle to take him down. But even then, with the power of Hamon disintegrating a zombie, and he's literally a head, he's still alive. I mean, sure, if it works in Futurama, I believe it. What year was Futurama set in? 3000? In JoJo Part 1? Anime is real! But Jonathan doesn't watch Futurama, the weirdo, and thus thinks everything is okay, so he marries his sweetheart Erina, who always was there for him. I guess she has her eye on the prize! So I went to America for a holiday, but wait, what's with this strange coffin on the ship? You don't think? Nah. Oh wait, no, it's Dio, and he's turned the whole ship into zombies! Going to spread the plague to America. Hey! Jonathan, though, in his last gentlemanly act, stops Dio from trying to take over his body, because I guess vampires can do that now, and hugs Dio, smothering him in those rippling, sweaty muscles. While Erina escapes with this baby girl whose mother was killed on that ship, and thus ends the life of Jonathan Joestar, the first JoJo, Big Boy Johnny, a man who honestly had it so rough. Sure, the dude is a heaping sack of muscle, but the whole time he just wanted to live the quiet life. But Dio was like, lol, no, I want your money, let me ruin your life. And I really felt sorry for him in the end. Well, no, not really, because he never revealed how he got jacked up so quickly. So ends Phantom Blood Part 1 of JoJo. An interesting way to start this mega series. I mean, the voice acting, music, animation are all outstanding. The opening song is so iconic with its stylized visuals in 3D. And the ending song is a meme. A really good meme. The first 3 episodes were amazing, but it kind of lagged afterwards. I mean, also one thing I noticed is that there is so much crying in these 9 episodes. Like, Erina just starts crying over some bird, like what? And I won't lie, because of the pacing, I almost dropped the whole thing on my first watch around episode 8. But I pushed on, which was a very good thing, because it only gets better from here on out. And to be continued, next we'll look at part 2, where the protagonist gets a whole lot more charismatic, the story gets wacky, the feels go nuts, and the waifus go. Subscribe for that, okay? Bye!
Trojan, RamZaes, Magnum, Chic.